I hope that you continue with your consideration and put me there in your wedding.
Hey,
I would love that.
You know what'd be even better?
What?
You came to the wedding to perform it, you know what I mean?
The Cruz Show.
On Real 92.3.
Ella Mai is back on the Cruz Show.
No, claps for that mix because that was incredible. Thank you for that.
That's
Thank you
Nico
for
Blitz
that.
right
yes,
there.
absolutely. That took me back.
I'm glad. Honestly, you're legitimately one of my favorite R&B singers of all time. So doing this was
That's
easy.
huge.
It was
That's
easy.
huge. Thank you.
What a compliment. That's crazy. And for someone to know the catalog.
Crazy.
And to make it make sense.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Tell DJ Mustard we on his head. we on it, man. Now shout to Mustard, of course.
Shout
Ella
out
Mai,
to Mustard, yes.
welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Nah, congratulations on life.
Thank you.
I hear you recall or you call this time span off a break.
Yes.
You gave birth to a whole human. That is not a break.
I sure did. That's
You haven't taken a break since you started.
Yeah. But it was a break from music. We can say that. We took a little break from music and lived life a little bit. So
that's right. Man, making music out of life,
yes,
right?
Yes, absolutely.
Congratulations on your son.
Thank you.
What a beautiful thing.
Yes, it's incredible. I've been speaking about it, and I always say to people, I never want to be the mom that's like, oh, my son, and stuff it down anyone's throat. But it really is a love that you really will never find anywhere else. And I think everybody says that before you have kids. If you don't have kids and people say that, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. But you really don't understand it until you have your own.
100%.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
You look that baby in the eyes.
Ella, actually one of our best friends actually toured with you a couple of years ago, Twee.
Oh, I love Twee.
Yeah.
She's so special, right?
Her.
Yes, I love her.
What a beautiful person.
And I'm not sure if you know, but she's a
She
recent mom.
yes,
Gave birth, homie?
She is,
just gave birth. And, so what type of advice would you have for, not only just moms in general, but moms who are in this industry? How do you balance being a mom and also being an artist at the same time?
Yeah, I actually, shout out to Twee. I just spoke to her the other day, actually. We speak a lot about motherhood together. But I'm actually only now, my son is 1.5 and I'm now putting out an album and really going back to work and doing all the things. So I'm actually kind of figuring it out as I go along now. Because while I was pregnant and when I first had him, I was recording this album. So he was with me. I was doing all of that. But now I have to get up and leave sometimes and travel and do all the things. So I'm kind of just figuring it out as I go along, honestly. And I think that one thing I will say that I'm super grateful for and that I couldn't do it without is my village.
It definitely does take a village.
It really, we hear that saying all the time, but it really does.
Every auntie, every cousin, every mom,
every single
everyone.
Grandparent, everyone, mom, dad, every single person. I am so grateful that I can leave and not have to worry about whether he's okay, if he's, if he's taken care of. I know anybody we leave him with, he is safe and he is taken care of and he's fed and all those things. So I'm just really, really grateful because I wouldn't be able to do that as a mom without, do this as a mom, and really focus on my career without the help of everybody that's around me helping me. So yeah, I'm really grateful for my village.
And like a true mom, right back to work.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, listen.
Back to work.
Right back to it. And I was really excited to get back, honestly, because it's also it's my livelihood. So I'm enjoying the duality of being a musician and an artist and putting out music, but also being able to go home to my son and have unconditional love. It's really it's
and
really
as
cool.
a parent, a new parent, you got to give yourself grace, right?
Yes.
We thought our parents had it figured out. They didn't. They were learning as they went as well.
And we all are. Really, even if you're not a parent, or even if you are, or even if anything, just as human beings, we are all, every day we get up and we're trying to figure it out, regardless of how successful you are or how much you're trying to figure it out.
We're all lost.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to figure it out.
We're all trying to find our way.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes,
These two are finding their way. They're engaged. They're getting married this year.
Congratulations! That's
they
so
work
excited.
together on the show, so they're with each other 24 hours a day.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
we
can see
are.
on Jackie's face, she's very happy about that.
I'm I need my space a little bit.
No, but something that, speaking of the wedding and us being engaged, I want to tell you that I've been considering Little Things as one of the main songs for our
that
wedding.
makes me really happy.
Because
thank you.
that song, I really feel like that's what's missing in music right now is tapping back into that femininity and just really being, oh my man, I want to do this for you. I want to those little things.
Yeah, the little things are really important, and I hope that you continue with your consideration and put me there in your wedding.
You know what?
Love that.
You know what'd be even better?
What?
You came to the wedding to perform it. You know what I mean?
When are you guys getting married?
I knew that was coming.
July 11th, 7/11.
Oh, this year.
This year.
Oh,
It's okay.
That's a busy time for me.
We'll just send you the save the dates so you can put us on your fridge.
Yes, I'll put it on my fridge.
Hey, Garcia Market, 8 minutes into the interview, he asked.
I know, right?
If you listen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Thank you.
So I listen.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, little things really, and I think that people are coming back around to it, and I think that there is a lot more like lover girl, lover boy music coming out at the moment. Like love is needed also right now more than anything. So I've always loved to make love songs. I really, really have, and
no, that's your bag,
I love
though.
Love that. It is my bag. It is. But I'm glad that
IG Live, my G.
I was, but yeah, I'm just glad that everybody's kind of getting back, and I think it's always been there.
Yes, of course.
But it's definitely coming back around. So yeah, that's really all of what this album is about. It's a love album for sure.
Yeah, I look at the titles of the songs, right, and I'm like, okay, there's a journey there of heartbreak. There's some reality there, some love, and just you're going through it through the album, and I think putting that together, I think you learned a lot from it, right?
100%. I think it was like really kind of like my life in real time, which is probably the first time I've done that on an album. Like all of my previous albums, my debut and my sophomore, were definitely my life, but it wasn't so much in real time. And I think that I was really intentional with this album for just like, I just want to go in the studio and have fun and write like whatever comes to mind and however I'm feeling, to the point where I got to like a stage in the process where I was like, all I've done is written love songs. I was like, we need to spice it up a little bit. We need to remind people I'm a Scorpio for 2 seconds. Okay. And we do have the other side. Yeah. So
turn off the lights.
Yeah. Like let's talk some talking here right now. Yeah. But it was really fun, and I just I didn't want to overthink it. I didn't want to I have to do this, I have to make this. I just really wanted to have fun with it and have it be a safe space, and that's really what I did. It was probably the most fun I've had in a recording session.
Mentally, it's a very important place to be, right? Because as you're taking this so-called break, a break from music, you start to hear and see other emerging artists come up, and you're watching your peers working, and you probably think to yourself, oh, I got to get back out there. And you tend to rush yourself, or you could rush yourself, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I think that I'm a firm believer in what's meant for me is never gonna miss me, and I think everybody should be a firm believer in that. Whatever is meant for you is not gonna miss you. And I think a lot of times we don't really understand timing that well, because we feel like, oh my gosh, it should, if I planned for something to come out tomorrow, then it needs to come out tomorrow. Or if I recorded this and I really want it to come out next week, then why can't it come out next week? But everything happens for a reason. I'm a big believer in that. So I think just trusting the process and trusting yourself, and knowing that it will make sense once it makes sense. And that's kind of the place that I'm in life also. I think I'm just I'm a lot older now than I was when I was recording my debut and my sophomore. I'm a mum now, like we were saying, so my perspective is just, completely different. But ultimately, I just want to have fun. I want to remind myself of why I started making music and why I love it. And everything else that comes with it is obviously a bonus and is really great. And I'm always grateful for all of that. But I just want to have fun and be happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still love me? With the question mark.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What's behind that title?
Oh, we played a lot on perspectives on this album. So as you were saying, it kind of takes you through a journey of a relationship. And I think that perspectives in a relationship are really important, because there's my perspective, there's your perspective, and
then there's the truth.
Then there's the truth. But I think the question came from really just I could ask myself that question. Do you still love me after going through all of these different motions? Do you still love yourself? Are you still showing up as your true self? Wow. I could ask my partner, do you still love me? They could ask me, do you still love me? They can ask themselves. It was a very big play on perspective while we were putting this track list together, which is why we came up with the album cover of Looking Through the Blinds. And when you look at the front cover, it's somebody looking through the blinds at me. When you look at the back cover, it's me looking through the blinds at me. So we were kind of just playing on perspective and just the different perspectives of life. Everybody has a different opinion. Everybody has a different way that they view things. So I think that it's a cool perspective on love coming from me?
That's such a Scorpio question.
Yeah.
It's just like, do you still love me or do you still like me?
It's
a bit
it toes the line. It toes the line. Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah. We're actually 2 days apart. Different years, but 2 days apart.
Are you
I'm the fifth.
First. Oh, fifth. Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. High five for that.
I'm always asking him. I'm like,
what
do you
are
still
you?
love me?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, when's your birthday?
March 14,
Oh,
93.
that's like that's a great mix.
Yeah, that's
because
what
we're
a lot
both
of people-
water signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean, you
people
guys
tell
are getting married, so
So it works.
yes.
It worked out.
I'm an Aries.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're very particular.
Sure.
I don't know if you're in. Are you into zodiac signs? Not so much.
Nah. I mean,
He does.
I mean,
when it's like-
it goes deeper than just your
Sure,
sun
yeah,
sign.
yeah.
The moon rising, all that stuff. So I know a lot of people are like, well, how could everybody that's born in the month of November be exactly the same? Like it
that's
goes.
what Garcia
It
said.
definitely it goes deeper than that. It definitely does go deeper than that.
Although
but-
most of us are the same.
yeah, we are kind of similar. Yeah, I will say it varies from for gender.
Yeah.
Like I think a Scorpio woman is very different than a Scorpio man.
Yeah,
I will
also
say that.
October Scorpios are
Very different to November Scorpios. I will say that. Yeah.
Although Gemini women and men are pretty much the same.
I don't agree with that.
Really?
I don't agree with that.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they share qualities. Like Mustard is a Gemini.
And so is Kendrick, I believe.
Is he?
So was Pac, right?
Yeah.
But my grandmother is also a Gemini, and I feel like she's not as like
Your mom's not like Pac?
my grandma. My mom.
Your mom's not screaming out Thug Life?
My grandma is definitely not. She is a woman of the church. She is a minister. yes. But yeah, no. The question. It can be very like closed. It can be yes or no, but it could also be very open-ended. And I think that in the journey that I take everybody on through this album, I think it's very apparent that like I'm experiencing different emotions. So I think it's important to kind of reel it in and be like, okay, cool. Where are we at? I think it's a communication and an understanding thing with
Where
that
am
question.
I?
Yeah. Where am I? Where are you? Where are we? Like, it's definitely.
Yo, coming up, do you remember playing for like bar/kitchens and small crowds?
Yes.
Yeah?
It was, I actually just.
Those kind of performances build your character, yeah?
Funny that you asked that because I literally, in December, I just did a really small run called Did You Miss Me? And it was right before I announced the album. And it was the very first venues that I played as a headliner by myself. Wow. So it was 6 dates. We did 3 in Europe, 3 in the States. So out here I did the Roxy because that was the very first venue that I did. So that's like, I think it's 500 capacity.
About 500, yeah.
And then all the other ones that I did were like, it was between 200 and 500 capacity for the 6 shows. And everyone was like really mad at me because they're like, well, where are the tour dates? Like nobody could get tickets. Like, why is this so small? But I really wanted to do it because that was where I started. Like, those were the first shows I ever headlined by myself. There was like my first crowds and like first time really like my name being on like really on outside the venues, and I haven't performed in a while. Yeah, on the marquee. Sorry, I couldn't find the word. I hadn't performed in a while. I've been gone for a while, and I was just like, I said to my agent, I kind of want to like get my feet wet a little bit and feel that again right before we go into this album run. And so we did that.
That's like training.
Oh my
right?
God!
Yeah.
But it was so special to be in such an intimate room and feel so close to people. Like it felt like I was having I low key was having a conversation with people. Like I could hear people like shouting out, "Oh, can you sing this? Can you sing that?" Because I was like taking it back to my old catalog, like all the stuff that you were playing. And it was just so special because I was like, wow, this is exactly what I wanted it to be before I now embark on this new era of Do You Still Love Me? Kind of just like. Also like a thank you to my fans because I've been in the industry for 10 years now, which is a long time. Wow. So to take the breaks that I do and to have people still listening and still wanting to come and see me and still just be a part of my world, I'm really, really grateful. So
it's important, I think, to reach a certain level of success or what you may deem as success and to go back to those places. They always say like go back to the places you used to cry at, right? And win in those situations or win back in those spaces.
There's just like, it just brings memories, I think, and that's why music is also so important too, because I think that music is attached to a lot of memories. Like you can hear a song and it can take you back to a place that you were, or a scent, or a person. I
think Boot Up is one of those songs.
Really?
That takes you back to
Thank you.
You know where you were at in life when that song.
It's so crazy
out.
that song is almost 8 years old. Like I'm like,
shut up! There's no way.
Where is time going?
And that song is still that bitch.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
How did you feel about T-Pain doing his remix to Boot Up?
I mean, there were so many different ones. I was just actually like, at the time, I don't even think I understood what was really happening at the time, because everything was happening so quickly. And like, I'm a 90s baby, so I obviously grew up on 2000s and 2010 music, which was like T-Pain. 2010, I feel like, right, was around T-Pain's. It might have even been a little bit before. So I was just kind of like, wow. Like, you wanted to just put your own spin on it. Like, me as a 10-year-old would never, or I don't even know how old I was, but like, I was just honored that people really wanted to like, do something with it. And especially there were so many men that like loved the song. And I always find that really interesting. I say to people, there's always so many men at my show, and I make like full-blown love songs, so I expect for it to be for it to be a lot of women. But yeah, I'm just grateful that people still want to listen, honestly.
Oh, that's very sweet of you to say.
What song would you say did you tap into your most like Scorpio energy for
this album?
For this album, yeah.
Might Just. I think it's track number 9. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the one we actually, funnily enough, recorded it on Valentine's Day.
Really?
So we did record it on Valentine's Day, but it's definitely not a Valentine song, for sure. It's definitely a Scorpio. It's definitely like a, hold on a second, we've been making too many love songs. Let's tap into the other side. It's definitely Scorpio vibes, yeah. All my Scorpios are definitely going to be like, yep. This is the one.
Yeah. When it comes to the production of the music, right? Like, if we go back to Ready, a lot of it was like 100 BPM produced by Mustard, right? And then when you go to like Do You Still Love Me and some of the newer records, like, it's Mustard slowing down the tempo, like 80, maybe even like the 60 range. Like, what's it like trying to figure out, like, at that time, it's like you're hopping on 100 BPM beats. Now Mustard has to produce like 80, 60 slower. Are there any challenges that it comes when you produce or when you make records with Mustard like that?
I think it's actually fun, because it's almost like we have to try harder. Like the stuff that we were doing on Ready and the 100 BPM, like, that's Mustard's bag. Yeah. Like, that's where he knows how to be. And because I've worked with him for so long, that's also like at my first EPs, that's exactly where I knew how to be. It's really fun to now try new things, and I think it speaks to his growth as a producer, and also my growth as an artist, of just kind of like, we don't have to be in this range. We could actually do whatever we want. It doesn't even have to be. Could be completely what nobody expects.
We can go roller coaster.
Yeah,
we could
do. Luckily, we have the freedom and we have each other to explore that with, and still feel comfortable doing that. So I think it can be a challenge, but I wouldn't ever say it's a challenge that's like stressful. We just have fun with it, because there's no rules.
That's right.
That's one thing that's great about art. There's no rules. You can actually do what you want. So yeah.
That's great. That's fun. That's got to be fun,
yeah,
right? Because you have space to create.
You can just, you go in it. I kept telling myself in this album process, especially, I listened to Destiny's Fulfilled by Destiny's Child, like almost this whole album process.
Now I saw Beyonce got a writing credit.
well, yeah, because the
Say My Name.
Yes, the Tell Her has the Say My Name interpolation. Yes,
Tell Her's crazy, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. And that was another one of the spicier ones. But I think just being able to go in and I go into the studio with like nothing. Like, think about it. I go into the studio with nothing, and I come out with like, sometimes a full record, sometimes half a record, sometimes just an idea. But that's the beauty of it. And you have, like I said, you have to trust the process, and just like really, really, you have to love what you do also, because otherwise it then just gets repetitive. And I think that's in anything you do. That's not even just music. But I just love to go in and create something that I'd like didn't have when I woke up in the morning, and be able to listen to it in the night and be like, damn, this didn't even exist. But now we have a whole new thing. And then to watch it come together and like now be a whole album, and about to be everybody else's. Like, it's not really mine anymore. It's about to be everyone else's. It's just like, it's an amazing feeling.
Social media definitely helped your come up, right?
Oh yeah, it's my whole come up. Yeah.
That's right, the whole come up, right?
I was singing on Instagram.
Are we gonna allow our kids to watch YouTube and be on social media?
So I'm not.
That's a tough call.
It is a tough call. I'm not an anti-screen time mom. I'm definitely not like, oh, you can't watch TV. Like, but I definitely feel, and I feel like this in all aspects of anything. I think everything in moderation is fine. Like I wouldn't, I think,
monitor it, right?
I think, you just have to make sure you're monitoring what's going on. And we know the powers of the internet and how dangerous it can also be, but it can also be really, really, good. It can teach them a lot, like depending on what they're watching. So I think just being able to try and make sure I'm aware of exactly what is on and what's being watched. But I'm not an anti-screen time mom. I don't think it's like super detrimental. I grew up watching TV. My mom just made sure it was in moderation, and let's make sure you go outside and play. Let's make sure you have social interactions with other kids and other people. And I think that's like even goes for adults. Like we shouldn't sit down and watch and have a bunch of screen time and not go outside and touch grass or go meet our friends and go have a nice meal. You know, I think it's just
there's
like
so much content out, so many good shows and so many series out there.
There is, but there's also like great people in the world that you can go and meet and go and speak to, and great food that you can go and eat.
Sure, yeah. So
I think just moderation. I'm not anti-screen time at all, but moderation.
Yeah, no, I agree with the food. People,
there are great people in this world. There are.
Is, huh?
Do you think AI should be used in moderation in music?
Ooh, that's a tough question. So I'm still trying to figure out my opinion on AI music. I don't feel like I don't feel like I fully grasped the full concept or like fully grasped the impact or the disadvantage that we now have as artists. Like I'm still trying to figure out my full opinion on it. I don't think that a computer could ever replace what humans can do and the real, that genuine, authentic experience and feeling. But I am aware that, like, you know, we live in a technological age, and I think that a lot of people were really scared when the internet came out, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of just like a new thing that's there. Do I think it will stand the test of time the way that human music does, the way that you can listen to Michael Jackson all these years later? No, I absolutely don't. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's a weird one. And
I think AI is still trying to figure it out. Too.
I think so too. I can't say I'm like ecstatic about it. Like I can't say I'm like super interested in listening to AI music. I'm not. I would much
negatives.
I would much prefer to listen to real people in real life and real experience. But yeah, I'm still trying to fit. It's a weird one. I feel weird about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Do You Love Me? Or Do You Still Love Me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because I think there's real emotion there, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be real life emotion. And I think R&B, like you said, it's always been there, but there is that rise, I think. Much like real rap is on its way back up as well. I think that real R&B and that real rap.
I think real music in general is just really, like, I think people are tired of listening to just like stuff that doesn't really feel like it doesn't have substance. And people really want to
listen, because if it doesn't connect, you're in trouble.
That's the whole point of music.
You feel me? So that's right. So if it doesn't connect, it's here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I feel like we saw that so much with the Grammys too, is that R&B is back in such a major way, and so is like rap, like Cruz was saying. But R&B in itself, like, I'm just so happy.
Me too. I'm happy that also now no one's really asking, oh, do you think R&B is dead? I was so over that question. I was so over that question. It's very, very clear, especially if not, it has been clear, I think, for a little while, but like, if not now, more than ever, in terms of this generation, this new generation of R&B. Like, I don't think we will ever get 90s R&B back because we're not in the 90s, you know what I mean? Like, but we can appreciate that for what it was and how monumental and how much it shaped most of our lives, to be honest. But yeah, I'm excited for R&B too. I'm excited for rap. I'm excited for all music. But I like, of course, you know, R&B is my favorite. So yeah, I'm excited for it too.
Yo, you rap on the undie? No. You rap in the shower?
I mean, actually, let me not lie. I like, my manager will tell you, sometimes I'm like, oh, I think I can rap. But like, only if I'm rapping somebody else's song. There's no way you could be like, all right, go freestyle. It would be giving ABC.
Throw on a beat, Garcia. Let's get to it.
No, you guys already put me on the spot with Llama Llama, so no.
We know you have a go-to rap song.
I have a couple, actually. And I was actually just talking about J. Cole because he's dropping on the same day as me. And somebody was asking me like, oh, well, how do you feel about that? And I was like, what do you mean, how do I feel about that?
We're all good.
Like,
it's all good.
No, not even on that aspect. Like, I'm a huge J. Cole fan. So like, for me, I was just like, oh my God, the Fall Off is finally coming out. We're getting new Cole. Like, I was just really, really excited regardless of the date. But yeah, I have a few favorite rap songs, but I'm not about to sit here and rap them for you because you guys are going to make fun of me.
Man?
No.
How about, what are they?
Okay, so if I had to pick, like ever, like all time.
Wow. Top 3, top 2. That's tough.
This is like a karaoke vibe.
Yeah, that is hard. Top 2. I don't even know where I would start. Like, who would I think of? I mean, I guess I have to get the Fugees and Lauryn Hill in.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that 90s era was crazy. The 2000s era was crazy.
I think all of the eras that I think about, like, that have been a part of my lifetime have been pretty crazy and very different. I don't know what I would put as top 2. That's so much pressure. I can't, like...
It's hard, right?
I don't even think I could pick a top 2 R&B song. Like, there's just so much great music that has meant different things to me at different times. I don't know if I could tell you a top 2.
No, it's tough. That's tough. It's tough, especially, you know, where you do music, right?
Okay, so let me ask you guys, what would your top 2 rap song?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See? There you go.
I got it.
I just want to, like, I'm intrigued.
I got it. My favorite rap song of all time it's a cut. It's called Get Away by J. Cole.
Okay, that's a good one. I know that song.
You know that one, right?
Yes. That's your favorite rap song of all time?
That's my favorite rap song of all time.
That's a big statement. That's a big.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a big
I get high to get away.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You're gonna get judged no matter what your answer is.
Yeah, I mean, I know. That's why I'm not gonna give you an answer.
That's why literally mine. I'm just like, no, I'm okay, guys.
It's tough. There's just it's a testament to how much great music there is out there.
Yo, really, I love what you did right there. You flipped it on them. That's crazy.
I should be an interviewer. Yes.
Nah, your podcast coming to iHeartRadio is too easy. You interview artists and moms and all that.
Like, okay, media training.
Media training for real. Do You Still Love Me?
Yes.
Drops on the 6th.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
right in time for Valentine's Day.
Right in time for Valentine's Day. And it's that music that we need, I think. And not only music, I think it's the feeling that we need.
Yes, I agree.
It's crazy out here.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And I think, like, music, like I said before, music is one of the things that brings everybody together. I think that, like, even if you feel like you don't relate to somebody as a person, you could like the same song and that sparks a conversation. I think that music is one of the only things in the world that can do that. So yeah, we definitely need that feeling right now. So,
Have fans named their babies after you yet?
That I don't know. That's a great question. I remember a couple years ago somebody telling me they named their dog after me.
Well, hey,
which people really love their dogs. I wasn't offended. I was just like, oh, that's cool. Dogs are part of the family.
It's not a dog, it's family.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool. I don't know about babies. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully.
I'm sure that
would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, at home I was like, hey Google, play Ella Mai, and Boot Up came up first, and then Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? Soul for Real, Candy Rain. Damn. I was just like, yo, like what
That's
great company to
that
be
is
with, right?
Incredible company to be in. I'm honored that Google did that. Shout out to them. Yes.
Google knows you.
Yes.
Google knows you, man.
Yes.
How do people from LA sound to you?
I don't know. I think I'm used to it at this point.
You're used to it?
Yeah, I think being around Mustard and his family and his friends, I don't know. I don't even think that you guys like sound different.
When you go back home, are people like, you sound like an American or no?
My day-to-day manager, who's also English, she'll say sometimes I sound like I have a little bit of a twang. But I went to high school in New York. So I spent the same amount of time now that I'm a 31-year-old in America as I have in England. Like I've spent half my life in England and half my life in America. So I can understand, like, depending on who I'm speaking to. Like if I speak to my mom, I probably sound a little bit more British than when I speak to Mustard. Like probably, and it's not something that I'm cognizant of. It's just like, I guess it's just what happens. Yeah, you just sound like people. I don't know.
We all have accents, right? Especially Latinos in LA have an accent. I
feel like Southern people sound more
that's
like
different.
That's where I'm like, oh yeah, you have an accent. But like the coast, I feel like I don't really notice it that much.
Yeah. Are you bi-coastal? What are we doing? Are we flying?
I mean, I'm everywhere. I'm here, there, and everywhere. I'm in London. I'm over here. I'm on the East Coast. I'm wherever you can find me. I
really love what you and Mustard did with the phone booth and the fans.
Thank you.
I thought that was very special.
Yeah, the phone has been a big part of the rollout. It being in the Tell Her video, and just even the perspective part of the album was really cool. But also, like, one thing I think that's really important in journeys of relationship is communication. And I think obviously the way that we all communicate these days is through a phone. So we wanted to incorporate also the communication aspect of it. And I've been writing like these little journal entries on my website to kind of explain each song. So just kind of also taking the communication part of it. And that pop-up was really fun. It was really hot outside. Like it was like a summer's day.
Very hot.
In LA. And the fans showed up for me and they were really excited to see me because they don't see me that often. So thank you to everyone who came out and just really like was able to listen to a few snippets of the album some like me explaining a few things and take pictures and just kind of like feel that energy again.
How real is that though, right?
That's the best part of of it. That's what it's all about.
They get to walk up to you and talk to you.
Yeah.
And get a pic. Like that's very special.
Yeah.
They'll remember that forever. You know? And that's not something that's something that they feel, and people never forget how they feel.
Never forget, yeah. And also for me, I think like I don't ever forget those things either, because without people listening and without people showing up, I wouldn't be able to do what I love. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a great era. I'm really happy.
That's right. We're excited too, man. Let's go. Do you still love me? Congratulations,
Thank
Ella Mai.
you. Thank
Cruz
you.
Show, Real
Thank you.
92.3 all day. Yeah.